Here we have a SAT map problem. Okay, let's go to the question. Isosceles trapezoid ABCD is shown above. AB equals to 2A, BC equals to A, angle BAD is 60 degrees. What is the area of this isosceles trapezoid? Okay, we have to get the area of the given isosceles trapezoid. Okay, now let me draw the height for this isosceles trapezoid over here, and also let me draw one more height for this trapezoid. Okay, let me draw a vertical line over here. Since this line segment over here, line segment over here represent height, so we'll have a right angle over here and we'll have a right angle over here. Since it's an isosceles trapezoid, the length of this AB and the length of CD must be equal. So we know that the length of AB is 2A, the same length we'll have for CD as well. Okay, here we can mark this one as point A and this one as F. Okay, now let's consider the right triangle ABE over here. We have the two interior angles 60 degrees and 90 degrees, and the measure of this interior angle has to be 30 degrees, because in any triangle the three interior angles will add up to 180 degrees. So this is a special right triangle, that is 30, 60, 90 special right triangle. In a 30, 60, 90 special right triangle, so we consider the side which is opposite to the smallest angle measure as the shortest leg. Okay, here in this triangle, the side A is opposite to the smallest interior angle 30 degrees. So this is the shortest leg of this triangle, and we assume X as the length of the shortest leg. In that case, the length of the next longer leg, there is a side which is opposite to 60 degree. We have to multiply the length of the shortest leg by square root of 3, that is X times square root of 3. And to get the length of the hypotenuse, the side which is opposite right angle, we have to multiply the length of the shortest leg X has to be 2, that is 2X. Always we have to remember this stuff in 30, 60, 90 special right triangle. Okay, here I got the length of the hypotenuse AB as 2x, but already we have the length of the hypotenuse AB, that is 2a. So comparing this and this, we have a at the place of x. So the value of x is a. So in this one and this one, we can replace x by a. So then I'm getting a over here for the length of AE. And for B, we have A times square root of 3. So the same length will have for this height as well, that is A times square root of 3. Okay, here already we know the length of this line segment A, the same will have for this EF, that is A. And here we have the same special right triangle over here. So because here we have 60 degrees and here also we have 60 degrees. So because it's an isosceles trapezoid, and here we have 30 degrees and the same thing, then the length of this FD will be A. Okay, now let's consider the two bases BC and AD. So here the length of the first base over here is A. The length of the second base over here is 3A. Let me write over here. Now we can use a formula to get the area of a trapezoid. That is, the area of a trapezoid is equal to 1 over 2 times H times A positive B. Okay, here this H is the height of the trapezoid. Height of the trapezoid is A times square root of 3. Let me plug in. And this A and B are the lengths of the two bases. Okay, here the first base is A. We can plug in A for this A over here. And B is the length of the second base that we have at the bottom way over here. The length of this base is 3A. We can plug in 3A for this B over here. Let me plug in 1 over 2 times A times square root of 3 times. When I combine this A and 3A, I'm getting 4A. Okay, here 2 goes into 2 1 times and 2 goes into 4 2 times. Okay, now we can multiply this 1 square root of 3 and 2, the numbers. When I do so, I'm getting 2 times square root of 3. When I multiply this A and A, I'm getting A square. Okay, here I got the area of the given isosceles trapezoid, and the same area can be written as 2 times A square times square root of 3. That is, I write this A square over here and square root of 3 at last. And we find this stuff 2 times A square times square root of 3 in answer choice B. The correct answer choice for this question is B.